Hey guys, it's Jalen. Welcome back. I am here today to do my update for my Pan That palette. This is a Pantastic Ladies collab project. So the creator for Pan That palette was Amber F, but the Pantastic Ladies collab did come up with a theme this year, and that theme is tiny pans. The person who actually came up with the theme and that we all voted on was Sarah Tate over at Pan State of Mind on Instagram. I will link all the information for this project below, including Sarah's Instagram account. So the palette that I am actually panning this year is the Lorac Pro 3, which is this palette here. There's a cat hair on it. And it is nicely used and worn in. So let me share with you how this palette looked like last month. And this is how my palette is looking now. Looking good. So now let's clean this puppy. I like to do this every video. So I take a makeup wipe and I wrap it around, you know, a container like a loose powder and just grab the back. I tend to explain this every time I do this. So I've got it wrapped tightly around that and just then wipe the palette like this. And we have a nice, clean, shiny palette. Yay. Ew. Okay, so here we go. So I was able to finish one shade in this palette, and that was Dark Mocha, which is this one here. And I got super close on Amethyst. I haven't quite finished Amethyst yet. There's just a little bit clinging to the sides there at the bottom. And I am probably going to go ahead and repress that because I'm having difficulty getting my brush into the little crevices here. And I am probably going to do the same with, since I'm going to go ahead and repress some shadows, I'm probably going to go ahead and do the same with Dark Mocha as well as Cool Taupe, because both of those I'm having a bit of difficulty getting my brush into. In fact, I'm probably going to do that with Almond Pearl, Medallion, and Light Pewter. These three shades down here, because to be honest, it's getting more challenging to get my brush into those, all of those shades really that just don't have a lot of powder left in them. I am fine with Rose Bronze, Terracotta, and Light Gold. Yeah, so here is Rose Bronze, Terracotta's here, and then Light Gold is the one all the way down here. So I don't have a problem getting my brush into those, but all the ones that are left, I feel like I need to repress. So that's probably what I'm going to do, whether it be tonight or tomorrow. Well, yeah, whether it be tonight or tomorrow, I'm not sure which, but that's probably going to be the plan. It's just to repress all of those so they're a little bit easier to access. And I can hopefully burn through some of these by the time the next update rolls around. So I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I mean, I am hopeful by the time I do this update next month that I'll have Cool Taupe finished and Medallion, Amethyst, and Light Pewter. That is kind of going to be my goal. I don't think I'll have Dark Brown finished, so I'll have some of that left. So I'll probably have these two left and these two left, as well as Rose Bronze. Right? Is that what it's called? Yeah, Rose Bronze. So 1, 2, 3. I'll have 5 shadows left, but I think I'll have everything else finished. I'll have 4 shadows done, I'm thinking, by the time we do this update next month. So feeling pretty good about this. And as I've mentioned in previous updates, I'm not working on the blacks in this. I'm not gonna pan those. Nope. Not planning on it. So I am pretty stoked with how this is looking. So I will take a picture of this now, as well as what it looks like when I repress everything, so we can get an idea of what things look like. Yeah, so I'm super excited. So a couple other things. I also update you guys on my Baby Pan That palette. So let me pull that out real quick. So my Baby Pan That palette is just this MAC Duo right here. It has 2 extra dimension skin finish eyeshadows in here, Just Gleaming and Snow Dusk. So here are the shades. So I have used Just Gleaming a couple more times, and I actually did use this brown a couple of times as well, which is Snow Dusk. I did use that one a couple of times as well, but we don't have pan in that. And so, you know, I'm just using this when I feel like I need a pop. These are really pretty, but you know, again, focusing on my Lorac shadows first, because this would be a good inner corner, but I've been using Almond Pearl for that mostly. And so that is kind of only used every once in a while, just really right here on the inner portion of my eye. And whenever I feel like I need an outer corner cool brown, I can use this. But this is a very cool brown. You can see it's very, very cool. So it doesn't go with everything. Anyway, that's this palette. I just use it every once in a while. Doesn't really get a lot of use. And then my Modern Renaissance, I also am working on. So I panned this palette last year. There's just a couple of shades that I'm working on. So here is the Modern Renaissance. I am working on Golden Ochre right here and Love Letter here. I made pretty good progress in both of those shades, so I'm pretty happy with that. I have actually considered also panning Burnt Orange, and I don't know if I'm going to. I may throw that into the mix. So that is Burnt Orange. I may. We'll see. I feel like when you compare it to Raw Sienna, it's not as like that yellowy toned. I think I just have to play with it, put it on my eyes and see if I like it. I think because I'm going to have Terracotta left in the Lorac Pro 3, I think it may work well with this shade and potentially dark brown. Like, I feel like it will help rosy up Terracotta a bit, because I feel like Terracotta is a bit too yellow. So I think it could be a good way to mix those two together. And I don't know, I'm gonna try it. So that's an option. But I'm definitely gonna have Terracotta left in here, so I do need a couple of shadows to be able to work with it. And I could potentially use Burnt Orange for that. I also have a shadow from the Natasha Denona Peak palette, which I pulled into my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. So it is this palette here, and this one is the shadow that I'm panning, which is Amhara. And there we go. And I think these three would look nice together. A little warmer than I usually go, so there is that. But we'll just see what it looks like. Yeah, so I mean, we'll see what that looks like. I mean, it may be ugly as hell. I don't know. We'll see. Rose bronze and like gold. I mean, that's a possibility. That could be a look that I pan. You know, it's just as long as the look that I can pan, I can hit some pan on Amhara, and then hopefully help to finish Terracotta. So anyway, that's the plan. We'll see if I can make that work. But anyway, that is my update for my Tiny Pans Pan That palette, as well as like my baby pans. pan that palette and then like using this puppy up, because I'd like to get both of these out of my collection this year. That would be amazing. So anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully your tiny pans project is going well. Please leave a comment down below and let me know how you're doing. Hopefully you're doing well and staying safe. Please hit that subscribe button, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye. I have to do this fast because I have dinner plans with friends for book club that I did not read the book for. The person who actually I will link all the information for the... Merle, what do you want? I'm probably going to go in these 3 shadows at the bottom here. What the... which I pulled in for... which...